Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Tonight's Friday night. It's October 27th, I believe. And basically what I'm doing tonight is I've basically just come into a section of my property here that's pretty wooded. But as you can see around me here, I can see pretty decently in through here. And I know the deer travel through here. I've got a clover field that I own. It's probably maybe about 400 yards to my northwest, and I'm hoping to catch some deer traveling down to that clover field, coming down through the woods here. It's about 3:30. Got about a good 2.5 hours before it gets dark. So just going to be pretty much spending my time on the ground here the next couple of hours. Picked a big cedar tree here to kind of get up against. Now you see what I did here on the ground is I actually, when I got here, I kicked all this, leaf litter and all this ground debris out of the way here. You got a real soft, quiet, ground here underneath me, so in case I have to maneuver around, if deer do come in, this way here I can maneuver around a little bit and not make any noise, hopefully. So the first thing I always do when I get to my spot, if I'm ground hunting, if I get to a spot where I plan on spending any amount of time, is I will kick the leaf litter out and just get a good 3-4 foot diameter area where you can get down and maneuver around a little bit if you have to, and not make noise if deer do get in close to you. So just wanted to kind of share that tip with you guys. Something I do every time I get to a ground hunting location. Kick out the leaf litter. It's a good idea to do. So I'm just basically gonna glass here. Now it's really quiet in the woods tonight. There's not much wind, and the leaves are really dry, so I should be able to hear any deer getting anywhere close to me, hopefully. So, but I've got shooting visibility of maybe 80 yards, kind of all around me. So I'm in like a pretty little open zone here within these 6 cedar and pines. And hopefully something will, come through this little zone here. But, alright guys, gonna get quiet, get glassing. Hopefully we can get a big doe on the ground. Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Just giving you a quick hunt recap here for October 27th. My third day hunting in a row. I left work a couple hours early again today. I went back out in the woods hunting. Hunted my property again, a different section than I was in last night. Basically just trying to cut some deer off, heading out to a couple local fields. One is a field that I own. I got some clover in there. I was trying to pick some deer off coming through some cedars where they typically kind of historically run through there. Couldn't really still hunt around too much today because we haven't had any rain here now in a while, and the woods are just super noisy. I mean, every step you can just hear the leaves crunching from way off. So the woods were kind of noisy today to be kind of poking around. So I basically just eased into the middle portion of this little chunk of cedars, and I sat there for a couple hours until dark. Didn't see any deer. Didn't hear any deer. I heard the blue jays calling like an hour before dark a lot, so I think there was some deer moving around in the general area, but I didn't see anything. Came out to the field a few minutes before dark, didn't see anything in my field, and then pretty much just before I got back to my folks' house, I walked back down the road to my folks' house, and there's a little field there, not too far away, and there was four does out in that field. I put my binoculars on them, was able to tell it was, I think it was a doe and 3 fawns. But when they saw me, they went back into the woods because they were right there pretty close to the road. So that's how tonight's hunt went. Not a whole lot of action, but as always guys, thanks for tuning in, and I'll see you guys from my next trip back into the woods.